Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you have been well. A little bit of an impromptu thing tonight, little spur of the moment video. Also, side note, this will be the first time where I'm uploading in 4K to YouTube. Fingers crossed it goes to plan. I did record some of the footage, or even Crystal recorded some of the footage for the last Dublin vlog in 4K, but I downscaled it and uploaded in 1080p. So fingers crossed today we'll be uploading in 4K to the channel for the first time ever. Yup. So yeah, little impromptu video. We're going to be doing the second episode of the Let's Talk About It series. Last time on the channel when we did the first episode for Let's Talk About It, I actually put out a Q&A type thing on my Instagram story, which allowed people to ask me questions that will be included in the video. It was very music centric. That wasn't really the plan, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it, but 99% if not all of the questions were in relation to music. We're not going to do a Q&A today. It's something we'll put on the back burner though, because I really did enjoy it. Maybe next time we can do another Q&A where I explicitly state that it's not music questions. You can just ask anything that's not related to music. I think that could be a vibe for a video for the future. So yeah, more on that soon. But for tonight's video, I'm just going to freestyle yap because it's been a minute since we've had chats on the channel and I have a lot to chat about. First things first, this is the first time you'll be seeing a video recorded in this new space. Very recently, my girlfriend and I moved into a new apartment here in Dublin city centre. For lack of a better term, I have been living the dream, bro. Being back in Dublin has made me feel so happy. It makes my heart warm and it's something that I've wanted for a very, very long time. So I am, like I said, living the dream being back here in Dublin city centre. Speaking of cities, in a matter of days now, you may have heard us talking about it on the last vlog, the Dublin vlog, but we will be going on our trip to China in just a short few days. First things first, we'll be getting a direct flight from Dublin all the way to Beijing in China. From there then, we will be traveling across the country. We'll be going to places like Chengdu, Shanghai, Chongqing, among some other smaller cities in the northwest of China. Originally on the Dublin vlog, the last time when I was talking about making a vlog for China, the original idea was to kind of just do one vlog. So far we've done two. We did vlog 1 from Tokyo, vlog 2 from Dublin, and the plan was to do vlog 3 from China. But a couple of nights ago, we actually sat down and booked out all of our itinerary for the trip. So all of our domestic flights within China, all of our hotels in China, the trains between the different cities if we weren't taking flights. And when I was presented with that knowledge, I realized that trying to make one big vlog about all of those different trips and all of those different cities would be an absolute mad thing. Honestly, trying to cram that all into one video would be not ideal. So what I've decided is, for a China trip, we're actually going to split it up and do a series of vlogs. That also will help me achieve one of my goals that I've been absolutely slacking and absolutely failing on, with being more consistent with this YouTube channel. That kind of leads me into my next point. The lack of consistency on the channel has been for a myriad of reasons, but one of them being is my secondary YouTube channel. Some of you may not even know that this exists, but I run a second YouTube channel where I post very frequent and regular Pokemon content. While you might not know about that, I presume some of you at least know that I am the owner and founder of a business called Collective Card Company. We're an online store who just recently started to take our show on the road and doing live events and shows throughout the country here in Ireland too. So with my regular full-time 9 to 5 Monday to Friday job on top of running a business like Collective Card Company on the side, everything with life, running 2 YouTube channels, streaming on Twitch sometimes, all while trying to find 5 minutes of free time to record or try to get back into being a musician and producer. All of those things, trying to do them at once has become extremely overwhelming. For lack of a better term, I'm gonna just keep it real with you, bro. It's way too much. So I need to streamline it and come up with a new plan. And I guess that's what we're here to talk about today. So yeah, not to harp on about it for too long, but being consistent with this YouTube channel is something that is really important to me. And for those myriad of reasons, it's just not been possible. So I've made the decision to bring an end to my second YouTube channel where I was focusing on the Pokemon content. It'll give me so much more time and so much more space to dedicate to this YouTube channel. And it's not to say that there won't be any Pokemon content on YouTube. One of the things that I've decided recently is to kind of streamline everything into this one channel, and no longer refer to it as my main channel but my only channel, and bring the most real and authentic version of myself with each and every upload, be it music, be it travel, be it the vlogs, the Let's Talk About It, or the upcoming Pokemon content that we'll have on this channel. Just a side note, I used the word authentic there, and it's something that I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm super happy with how the last couple of vlogs have gone. I am gobsmacked, genuinely, but with the Tokyo vlog, the first vlog, which is almost pushing 20k views on YouTube now, absolutely mental to me. It got so much positive feedback, and that video is my second most viewed video of all time, only beat by a collaboration I did with a band called Polyphia 10 years ago. So I was super happy with how well the Tokyo vlog went, and honestly the Dublin one is picking up steam too. It's closing in on 10k, so these are numbers that I had not reached with music on YouTube for well over a decade. So very inspiring to continue to try put everything that I have into making this kind of content, whether it be the sit down, let's talk about it stuff, or the travel vlogs, or whatever it may be. It's just seeing how well it was received on YouTube has really inspired me to kind of push and focus on that content going forward. There will of course be music content, we'll get to that in a minute, but there will also be Pokemon content too. Now I know all of that on one channel is a big kind of mashup of things. It's a bit mad, it's a bit all over the place, but I really just want to be my authentic self, and like the point I was trying to make but kind of trailed off into Narnia was, when I look back on those last two vlogs, it had mad presenter vibes. I don't know what other way to say it other than it felt like I was watching some RTE shit. I felt like I was presenting a show as opposed to like bringing you along on a day with me. One of the things I'm quite proud about is how I was as a Twitch streamer. I feel like my Twitch streams could have just been me in a room with a lot of people chilling, being truly me, being truly Shane, and just being who I am as a person and bringing my personality to those streams. It was kind of the complete opposite of that with the YouTube videos, and something that I want to change, just even starting with this video and going forward for the China vlogs. If I can bring a more authentic and real version to myself to those vlogs, then mission accomplished. And each and every vlog has been kind of like a learning lesson. I'm picking up new things and seeing what I want to do different each time, but my main goal with these vlogs in China is to just bring a bit more of me, bit more of authenticity, and just being myself a little bit more on these videos. So yeah, that being said, there will be Pokemon content on this channel going forward. Don't worry though, nobody's like forcing you to watch it. There's going to be a wide array of different type of content on this channel. There'll be the travel vlogs, the let's sit down and yap my ass off for 20-minute videos like today. There'll be the music content, whether it be actual music releases or even like educational tutorial style videos in the future too. And of course, Pokemon content. More on that in the future. Actually, more on that now. Why not start off now? Show off something, a little something that I picked up today. So today I was down in Saint Street with my broski Lee, and we did a straight trade. I sent out a Shining Face Charizard, and I picked up this Bulbasaur PSA 10 from the 151 set from Japan. Super happy with this pickup. And yeah, while we're talking about Pokemon, just to get back on track with that, I said earlier in the video, for the first time ever, we took Collective Card Company out on the road and started doing shows around the country. Our first one ever was in Navan Mead for Prime Tag Team, and it was honestly an incredible day. I was blown away by how successful it was for us as a business, but not just that, just how much I enjoyed it. So Collective Card Company started at the end of April 2025, and for the most part remained an online only business. When we were still down in our old building in Mullingar, we actually started to provide a local pickup service where customers could place an order but come to the building on the same day and pick up their items. It was through this where I realized that some of the most fun that I had owning a Pokemon business was actually getting to interact face to face with my customers. So after discussing it with Crystal, and honestly her kind of spurring me on, we decided to sign up for a couple of card shows around the country. And yeah, this summer we actually took the show on the road and did our first couple of live events. Like I was saying, the first one was in Navan Mead. That was like a family orientated show. There were a lot of families there with some kids, and it was such a great experience. Some of the best things that happened at that show were the interactions with the families and the kids in particular. I remember the standout moment for me was a young lad, maybe about 5, 6, 7 years old, came up to the table and he was kind of haggling with his dad to try get this expensive Pikachu card that he wanted. We ended up giving the dad a little bit of a discount off too, but at the end I gave him one of the free packs, and it was almost like all of his Christmases came at once. The little dude was like jumping up and down, going crazy, and it was like honestly one of the most fulfilling things that I'd felt in a very, very long time. So the Navan Trading Show was, or Navan Trading Card Show was an absolutely incredible day. So much love to Prime Tag Team for putting that on, and hopefully we can get back to one of their shows in the future too. Our next show was not too far in between. A couple of weeks, I think there was only one weekend in between, we actually did the Saint Street Card Show, which is in Temple Bar here in Dublin City Centre. completely different vibe than the Navan show. The vast majority of people who attended that shows were adult collectors like me, and I enjoyed it for a whole different reason. It was great to have conversations with the fellow collectors who were in and around my age group and knew kind of Pokemon inside out. So getting to do deals with them and make sales with them and just interact with them and have chats with them about Pokemon was such an incredible experience. On that note, we will be attending the next Saint Street card show. It is again in Temple Bar in Dublin 2. It's on October 11th, that's a Sunday, October 11th. Show runs from 12 until 6 p.m. and that's free entry. So if you want to come meet us and chill hang at the table, we will be at the Saint Street card show October 11th. Other than that then, back out on the road again the following month. We've been accepted as vendors to the Irish Card Market Show. That is in the Dexcom Stadium over in Galway. It's going to be a huge event. So many vendors there. So if you're big into Pokemon and want to come and check out all the insane amount of vendors and incredible stuff that'll be going on in the day, that is Saturday, November 28th at the Dexcom Stadium, and tickets are available for that on eventbrite.ie. If you want to keep up to date with all of that stuff and when it's happening, when it's going on, I suggest you follow us over on Instagram. That's instagram.com/@CollectiveCardCompany. Other than the regular content, the music, the travel vlogs, the lifestyle vlogs, the sit down yap my ass off for 20-minute type videos, this is some of the content that you can kind of expect on the channel going forward. I do have some plans, maybe some vendor POV stuff, or maybe like day in the life of a vendor style video in the future. More on that when we get to it, but yeah, Pokemon's coming and Pokemon is here to stay on the channel in the future. Other than that then, life has been busy, man. It's been the busiest summer of my life, but it has been the best summer of my life. What with moving to Dublin, taking the show on the road, and then having the trip to China incoming, it's genuinely set to be the very best summer of my life, and I just feel blessed and grateful. On the music thing, once things calm down a little bit heading into the winter, we won't really be doing any card shows around December, but when I have found a free 5 minutes every 10 years or so, I have been working on the music in the background. So ever since I released my last EP, Stream Room Demo Tapes, I've been cooking up a little something whenever I have the chance. But towards the end of the year, I will have a lot more opportunities to be working on music. So hopefully, more on that soon. I don't want to be coming soon TM type shit on the channel, but yeah, coming soon TM type shit, I guess. As for the vlogs from China, those won't be posted obviously until we're back here in Ireland, but again, it'll be a nice little rollout of videos over the span of a couple of weeks, potentially even months, depending on how much we actually get done there. There's no kind of set in stone plan. I have like a general outline for how many I want to do. We're obviously going from Dublin to Beijing, then Beijing on a flight to Chengdu, Chengdu on a train to Chongqing, Chongqing on a flight to Shanghai, and traveling back up to Beijing. Somewhere in and around that too, we'll be visiting some smaller cities in the northeast of China too. So a lot of content to be filmed. So I'm pretty sure I can knock out quite a number of vlogs from that, and I'm really excited for it. And I hope you guys will enjoy the content once it eventually hits the channel. So I have yapped all I can yap for today, my friends. So as always, much love and thank you to the partners of the channel, Lenovo, in particular Lenovo Ireland. I greatly appreciate them and all of their support. I'm also affiliated with NordVPN and Blacklight, so make sure you check them out too. And if you're looking for Pokemon product and you can't make any of the aforementioned shows that I was talking about, don't even worry, don't even trip, broski. I have an online store. It's CollectiveCardCompany.shop. We dispatch every day, Monday to Friday, before 11 AM. We'll dispatch your order that same day, and if you're based in the Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland, you should be getting your order for next day delivery. Don't even worry, we do global shipping as well, so wherever you are, we got you covered. That's CollectiveCardCompany.shop. And that's all I have for today's little impromptu video thing, my friends. On that note, I will love you and I will leave you. Until the next time, much love, peace out, and GG's.